I'm done with the moment of silences. I'm done with lighting candles. There's no more need for that. We have to stop doing that. We have to yell and scream, enough is enough. Right now we're in an election cycle. We're electing people for federal office, Congress, some people for U.S. Senate, state Senate, and state reps. Right now it's very important to find out and ask these candidates who are running for office and our incumbents, where do they stand in terms of gun control, especially in Greater Danbury, Greater Danbury. I want to know if William Duff agrees with Dan Carter. You know, I want to know where all my candidates stand at, especially the people who are challenging these incumbents. And because I want to know if you are against gun control, if you're against these psychotic guns that are mowing down people, I don't want to give you a penny of my money.
These are folks that if they've given a seat in office, they could move to undo the gun control legislation that was put in place after Newtown, that in fact brought gun-related homicides in half.
Absolutely.
From 2012, then 2013 the law was passed. From 2012 to 2014, and the audience can help us with this one, how it's been in 2015. But gun homicides were half in 2014 of what they were in 2012.
And that gun control law did not go far enough, and there was a lot more we can talk about in other shows in terms of like more sensible gun control and actually more sensible revisions of our judicial system. There's a lot that can be done. But when you have the gun lobbyists who are it's a very strong power in state legislatures and as well as the federal government controlling things, we have a problem. So I want people elected into office who say no to the NRA and say yes to the majority of the public that has been in poll after poll after poll. Majority of the people in the state of Connecticut want sensible gun control.
The majority of NRA members in polls say that they want universal background checks.
And shame on Dan Carter.
Disconnect between
again, shame on Dan Carter for agreeing with the gun lobbyists. He represents Newtown. I mean, how dare he? How many people do you think in Newtown are against sensible gun control in his district? I mean, is he for? Obviously, he's not for the people, and I know he's not running for office again. But where does William Duff stand on that? And another
candidates. Well, moving forward, that's what we need to find out, and I encourage folks in the viewing audience to find out where their candidates stand on this issue, along with other issues, of course. But this is an issue which strikes very close to home.